This episode, we stop in Savu-Savu for the last time before departing for the Yasawa Islands. We have to re-provision. So we're getting everything out. We are going to put it in a spreadsheet. And then we will know everything we have. And it'll be organised. And the parents have gone to the cafe. So we have to do it.
So we've got 120 metres of 20mm line here on this one. And then we've got 30 metres of 24mm line, which I'll splice the symbol in to use as a stern anchor. So we're just getting prepared in case the cyclone comes.
With cyclone ropes prepared, I took the kids in search of a shop that does henna. So how long is that going to take to dry?
Just maybe another 5 minutes.
Okay. So what is henna all about?
It's like the Hindu belief that when the couples are getting married,
Okay.
so the woman and the man, they both have to have it.
Okay.
Now it's colorful. Before it was only red.
Okay.
Tickly, tickly.
Did that tickle?
It wasn't really tickly, it was more, I don't know, it was more kind of spiky, but I didn't really pay attention because I was more worried about my hand twitching.
Oh, you're trying to keep still?
Yeah, because I was keeping still, but after halfway through, this side of my hand just started twitching uncontrollably. I didn't know what to do because I couldn't control it.
I saw her pull your fingers down a couple of times to keep them steady. And you thought it felt
Cold and ticklish.
cold and ticklish. It's taking a long time to dry though, isn't it, Zeffie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to forfeit an ice cream in order to sit here instead.
I know.
No. Never mind, Che, you decided not to get one, did you?
No, I thought it would last too long.
Yours seriously looks like a lacy glove.
It does. So, Michael Offrondo has printed and given us some pieces for a ear-powered little engine, and we just finished it just now.
So right now we have your turbine connected to what, Che?
The dive tank.
Pretty cool.
Wow, that goes really, really quickly.
Last time in Savu-Savu.
Yep, just packing mooring lines and stuff away. Yeah, across to the other side.
That's kind of exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah, so we haven't been over to the western side yet, so we're going to slowly make our way over there. Hoping to be in the Yasawas by the end of the week, but we're going to just stop at Yadua, do some diving, and then we're going to go and check out the Yasawas. Just to be able to see the reef, the land, and then the mountain behind. It's just stunning. So there's the passage we're going to head for, and anchor up in here for the night.
Well, we're going through a pass and we are rocketing at 9.5 knots, which is extremely fast for this big hunky chunky tank.
It is, and it's all because of the incoming tide, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. We've got the tide helping us out. We tried to anchor, but the retaining clip on our bridle hook twisted, bent, and then fell out of the chain. We needed to take the pressure off the windlass, so I jimmied up a temporary snubber.
So it's salvageable.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope you weren't wondering what you were going to be doing all afternoon. We've been so excited about coming to this place. This is Yadua, and that's us anchored there. But to be frank, it is blowing its guts out outside, and the wind's coming from here straight over this low patch into us. Apparently you can do some awesome diving in and around this corner, which I really wanted to do, but this weather is terrible. I mean, it's stunning outside, but the wind is incredible. Oh look, the tide is running so fast that Dave was struggling to get in the dinghy just before and lower it. I don't trust Reef getting in the water at the moment. He's just going to disappear.
just been out to check the dive sites just at the entrance here, and it's just a bit rough. It means I've got to sit there in the dinghy while the others are diving, and it's blowing about 20 knots out there, and there's a bit of a swell and a bit of a chop, and it's really not going to be much fun.
Where are we heading instead?
So instead we're going to head over to the Yasawas, go to the Blue Lagoon, nice sheltered spot there, sit there for a few days and just wait for the weather to come right.
Another copra factory here at Blue Lagoon, and it sounds like everything's just starting to open. We've just heard from one of the staff at the resort, and they've got guests at the moment, which is pretty exciting. And on Saturday they have open to everyone day, so we're going to go in and have some pizzas. We can use some of their facilities, but it's not quite the same sort of resort of old. But give it another few weeks, they'll be open for business. It was October and tourists were still unable to fly into Fiji. And as we walked about the island of Nanuya, we knew that soon the Yasawa island chain would look very different to how we were seeing it now.
Well, this is definitely the windy side. The other side's a lot more sheltered, but this village is absolutely beautiful. It's really nice.
We kept walking until we arrived at Lol's tea house, where unfortunately her tea house had been destroyed by a previous cyclone. Instead, we visited Lol at her house, where she offered to make us her famous donuts.
For the children? Thank you, Lol. Yum, guys.
Chocolate sauce.
Oh my goodness.
One.
Thank you. Reef, grab it, darling.
Two.
What do you think of the donut, Reef? Yeah. Pretty good, huh? So we've just anchored at Sawa-i-lau caves, and we've heard lots of different stories about these caves, that they're just absolutely stunning and unreal. Apparently there's a door that you have to get the key from the village, and they open this door and they take you down these stairs. So that's sounds quite interesting, and you have to swim into the cave. So we're going to go and have a look at them if we can. Dave's going to go ashore with a couple of the kids and negotiate either the price or some sivu and see when there is an appropriate time that we can go and have a look at these caves.
We are here to give some kava to the locals and ask about the caves and see if we are allowed to go snorkeling.
Thank you.
Where have you come from?
We've come from, originally from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Right.
First time?
First time.
First time in Fiji?
Yeah, we've been here since June, but it's up. Yeah. But it's up, yeah, that's right.
This is like the consequences of going and doing sivu on shore. Oh, there's one that's still sticking out. Kids have ended up lots of prickles.
The next morning, we picked up a guide from shore, who unlocked the door to the caves and showed us inside. The caverns are filled with water, and for the more adventurous, extra caves can be swum to under the rocks.
Well done, Zippy. Was that cool? looks like a very solemn mood. The biscuit's ripped. Have we had a death in the family?
Not quite. We're going to resuscitate.
Okay, so I've created a Monopoly board because I love Monopoly and we don't have a board ourselves. We've just decided to make these little blocks, I guess, the money. So these are houses, those are hotels, and then there's...
And that's your
$1.
money?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's super clever. Good luck with your game. Don't let her cheat, Che.
I don't cheat. I just happen to be better than everybody else.
Something's gone a little strange with your wardrobe this morning, hasn't it? What's going on?
Well, someone stuck Zippy's dumb t-shirt in my beautiful closet.
And so you just decided you'd put it on?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
then
Zeffy's noticed that you're wearing her t-shirt. So what is she doing right now?
Wearing my t-shirt and it's gonna look and blow and it's
It actually fits quite well.
oh.
So you've decided to put his t-shirt on?
It does fit quite well.
You need to wear it for at least 4 days now, Zeffy.
Yeah.
Make it really sticky. Well, you did just pour milk all over my shirt.
Yeah, because he's got milk all over your shirt this morning. There you go. We worked out that our wardrobes are interchangeable.
Yep.
I'm already bleeding.
Same. Did you take on a bush and lose?
I've already had thousands of thorns in my legs.
We'll just pluck them out. This is a bit Australia-like, really, isn't it? You just imagine seeing Aboriginal markings on the stones.
Or a creature that wants to kill me.
Yeah, something that wants to kill you, that's exactly right. Goodness me, well done you.
Got some big ones.
Found a couple of pawpaw left on our back step. They were just down there by the swim ladder, so someone's obviously come out to see us this morning and dropped us off some pawpaw, but I handed over a lot of sort of kids' toys and things for the school yesterday when we went in to go and see John, the village chief, and yeah, so we got some pawpaw this morning. How nice. Boats are all dispersing now. Lots have left Fiji already, either going home or just moving on in their travels if they've managed to go in the direction that they wish to go in. We're still here in Fiji, just leaving Waya, which is sort of at the southern end of the Yasawas Islands. But for our family, we're just noticing really how COVID has affected the sailing community. I mean, there's just so few boats out and about, and less children to connect with for our kids. And so we're just doing these last few days out in the Yasawas by ourselves, and then we'll be heading down to General just to really check out the cyclone refuge up the river. and then we'll be heading down to Muscat and checking that area out, which we've heard is amazing, and that's where it seems to be that the kids hang out, which will be fantastic for our lot.
Join us next time as we head to dinner out.